To our Wednesday webinar. Today I show you the new function, and that are great functions. Yeah, it makes it TrunCAD even much more user-friendly, and we will go step by step through the new functions. Here you see already, yeah, you have here a separate window for the material sets. Yeah, that is one highlight. And another highlight is here also that you can set an angle for shelves to create like a shoe board. So I will close this, yeah, and we start here a new project. Yeah, just click on File and let's start. Yeah, so the first one is, yeah, it was also like a desire from many customers, because like you see, when you have here material sets, yeah, it's not so convenient to scroll, yeah, to see here all the informations and also the texture of it. Yeah, that's why when you double click here material, yeah, then the separate window is opening. Yeah, you see it here. You can also create your own size, yeah, and drag it and drop it where it's wherever you want. Yeah. So you see here also you can use here the filter function. Yeah, you can type in here like 18 millimeter, and you get the 18 millimeter material sets. Yeah, and now it's working as usual. Yeah, you just drag it. Yeah, you can here make a thick on a bar. So, and now you can drag and drop this over it. Yeah, and it's working. So, all right. It's automatically glowing in the background. I don't have the task list here. That's why I need to go to the second screen, and you can close this. Yeah. And another new function is that especially in the English market, yeah, we have some customers who are also producing for other carpenters or cabinet makers, yeah, like building blocks in London. Yeah, and they have a different material sets, yeah, or they have a different material sets that the other carpenter. And when you click here on this three dot button, you can open the material set. Yeah, and here is a new button where you can load the TC mat file. Yeah, when you click here, you can choose in Windows C in a software folder here in TrunCAD 20XX. You have here the different files. Yeah, and here you can choose the TC mat file. Yeah, you usually find here it in a backup. Yeah, I show you also how to create this. That is easy. Yeah, you see it here, and there are different files. Yeah, usually when you click here on help and here on hotline zip, yeah, then you also see automatically the backup folder is opening. Yeah, I just close it and open it again. Yeah, so here when you click help and hotline zip, the hotline zip file automatically gets created. Yeah, you see also the current time. It's a German time. And when you double click here, you see it's always also, you get the material file. Yeah, and you can extract this and give it to your colleague when you have a separate material file. Yeah, it makes much more user-friendly when you have co-workers, yeah, or when you cooperate with other companies. So yeah, you can here with the right mouse click, you can extract the file and send this over. That is a great function as well. And another great function is because of the inflation and also the fast changes of the price. Yeah, usually when you go here in the material set, yeah, you can here click a material set, click on the three dot button, and you see the material set consists of the panel as well as the edge bendings. Yeah, and when you click to the three dot button again, yeah, you see here it's opening, and usually it was only possible to change here the price per square meter. Yeah, but now we have improved it because a lot of you wanted to have this new function. When you go now to data export and you click here on a three dot button left on the left-hand side of the price calculation, yeah, you see here the calculation is opening, and here on the bottom you have the material, yeah, and here you have all materials available which are in TrunCAD in your version right now. Yeah, you can make this bigger, and here you see the prices. Yeah, so you can adapt these prices much faster. Yeah, so that is the first part of it. The second part of it is, yeah, I will close it because you have here also price calculation. Yeah, please consider in a basic version the price calculation is not included. And when you have it with a package M or with a TrunPoint version, you also have the price calculation included. And when you click now here on a three dot button, yeah, you see here on wedges, you can make a tick on the checkbox. Yeah, you see here, as usual, the prices, yeah, for any hole or for the setup for the edge or setting up here the angular cut, yeah. And here when you turn on, you can change here the price. Yeah. Or you can make here change the price in percent. Yeah, you see here it's now 200. I just type in 100%. Yeah, from 200 and 100%, save this, and you see here it's already changed. Yeah, that is here also linked to the it's similar like the margin in percent. Yeah, here you have also the surcharge in percent. Yeah, you can change it here, or you can click also on here and at like 200 and save this, and then you have 100 more applying to the whole price. Yeah, you see here it's 285.72 pounds, and when you type in here 100, then it will be 100 less. Yeah, so you can make it with a whole number or with percent. Yeah, that is also a great function to make the price adaptation more convenient. All right, so the next one is also to add like notes or remark, yeah, to your cutting list, because here you see you can create your own cutting lists. So yeah, when you click here on a 3-dot button, the window of the bill of material setting is opening. And here, when you click here on the drop-down menu, you see here the lists, and you can also create your own lists. Yeah. So, and when you scroll down, you see here's a new point, yeah, remark, and you can, I already have it here, but you can also remove it. Yeah, now here you see everything including in your cutting list. Yeah, and you can also add something more. Yeah, here like point 106 remark. You just click it, that is blue marked, and you click here, and it's applying here on the bottom, and you can move it up. Yeah. So, and when you save this and close this, yeah, and here we close this window as well, and we go to data export. Yeah, then you can apply here the cutting list, and you see here its remark. Yeah, and now you can have here, when you have on the right side a specific thing, you just click on here. You see the right side is also marked. It's a pro function, and you can type in here like node XYZ. Yeah, and then you can also click here export ASCII and save it as a CSV file and open it in Excel and or another similar program. Yeah, then you can add nodes to your cutting list. So that was also a desire of many of us, and we are always looking for cooperation and improving the software for you. Yeah. So the next one is also, therefore we close data export. Yeah, it's about the vertical trims. Yeah, let's say you have like of it. Yeah, like here we just imagine it's here 1,500 height, and you want to have here on top also another cabinet. Yeah, and you can just drag it and drop it here on this. And here you see it's going on top. Yeah, now you can click here to no plinth and remove here the mark of the checkbox. Then it's removing. So, and when you want to have here a trim on the left side, which should go through the whole, yeah, and you just want to have one piece, then it's now easier. Yeah, now you just click here, you see no trim on the left side. Here you make a thick on it, trim, and here you choose the first cabinet, and here you click also trim. And when this is the same material, it's automatically getting connected. Yeah, before it was not so convenient. Yeah, before I show you here, when you have it like this, here trim right side, yeah, you are still able to extend it, yeah, like here to the bottom. Yeah, we will extend it 1,500. Yeah, then you see it's here also extended, but now it's automatically that here the cabinet is adapting. Yeah, before you needed here also to change the width of the other cabinet, and then you have the same product. Yeah, but now it's even more convenient. Yeah, because when you go back here to the first one, when you want to make a quick change, it's now much more convenient. Yeah. So you just click on here, right side, type in 0. Yeah, and here we will move it back to the width of 600. Click here, and they will automatically getting connected. So in the case you want to have them separate, yeah, then it's also possible. Therefore, you just go here again. You see you can make an overlap to top, like minus 0.01. Yeah, and so that was one too much, 1 0 too much. So overlap top on the right. So then it's 0.1 millimeter is still in the tolerance, and the program does disconnect them. Yeah, you see here, when I go with the mouse over the left one, it's hole marked, purple colored, and here just the upper and the bottom vertical trim. All right. I think also that is good understandable. If not, just let me know in the chat. Yeah. So, all right. The next function is also really nice because it's about new shortcuts. Yeah, you can depress the control button S for saving. Yeah, when you click Control S, then you can save your project. Yeah, before you needed to go to File and here click on Save Project. Yeah, now you can use the shortcut Control S and it's opening. Yeah, and also here you have here the button Undo and Redo. Yeah, and here I will just delete the upper one. So, and when you click now Control Z, then it's undo. And when you click Control R, then it's redo. Yeah, it's the same like here. Here you can also undo and redo, and now you can do it with Control Z and Control R. Yeah, that is also much more convenient than before. Yeah, please note when you have the trial version, the undo and redo function is working 10 times. So it does go back 10 times. Yeah, it jumps 10 times before or back. Yeah, you need to consider it. And this is because of performance issues. Yeah. All right. So yeah, the next one is also a really, really good improvement, especially for, let's call it the small carpenters, yeah, which don't have a connection to the CNC machine. So, and that is about when you have like here ceiling apex with sloping roof. Yeah, we type in here 2000, the height of the cabinet, and the width of it, it's here 1000. Yeah, and yeah, in this case, I will remove this. So you see now you can here also set up the angle. Yeah, I just type in here 44 degree, and here it is adapting. So the new function is now that you, when you double click here, this part, you have more information available. Yeah, you see here the angle yeah, it wasn't there before. It's 44 degree, and here it's minus 22 degree. Yeah, so that is applying. Also, I will close this. Yeah, when you have here a door, yeah, we just drag and drop here a right door on it. Yeah, you haven't had these measurements here, but now when you double click the door, you see here the 44-degree angle. Yeah, and here you see also the measurements of the lower part, and here also for the sloping roof, yeah, for the distance on the top. Yeah, that is also more convenient for carpenters who doesn't has a CNC machine, and then you get here the informations uh, in a more convenient way. All right, I am closing this window now, and now we have a look to the next improvement. It has to do something here with the handle. Yeah, when you click on here, you can choose no handle, then it's disappearing. Yeah, and here you can also have a pocket as a handle. Yeah, and here you see the drilling is going through, and the improvement now is here you can choose the depths. Yeah, one means it's going through when you type in 10. Yeah, then you see you have here a distance of 10. So the pocket has a depth of 10. Yeah, that is a new improvement. This it wasn't there before. So the next one is also really convenient when you have, therefore I will remove the ceiling apex. Yeah, and we remove the door, and we add here a double door. So now we can also change here to the wireframe. Yeah, and you see now here the hinges. Yeah, so when you click here on the smart click for the front and you go here in the setting, yeah, you were able to change the distance of the lowest and the upper hinge here, yeah, and also the maximum distance in between. So the distance between this one doesn't get bigger than 600. Yeah, and also when you have shelves, you can set up here any hinge. Yeah, you can, when you type in a positive value, it's going up, and a negative, it's going down. Yeah, you have to do it manually before. Yeah, but now I show you, therefore we go to another view, and we draw the fronts open. And now we just add here two horizontals. So, and we close the doors and we go to the last view. Yeah. Now you see you need to make an offset individually. Yeah. You can choose, shall it be upper or lower? Yeah, that is still possible. But now when you click here on the front tab and here on a drop down menu for the doors, you can have here an automatic value for the offset of the hinge. And here's also a positive value is going up and a negative value is going down. And when you type in like here 40, then you see everywhere it's going up 40, yeah, millimeters. Yeah, when you type in here minus, you see it's changing straight away to minus 40. Yeah, that is also a really convenient function. All right, so that was the 10th new function. Now we go to the 11th one, and this has something to do with the Plinth panel. So therefore, we change here the view. Yeah, we draw the runs closed, and here we go to this one. So yeah, when you go here to the cabinet tab, yeah, you see here is no plinth. Yeah, and you can here remove also the plinth legs, then it's removing. So before you couldn't have here the bottom panel for the plinth. Yeah, now together with the plinth legs, but now it's available. Yeah, which is also available is you can choose when you have here activate the trim. You can here activate or deactivate here the trim for the back, left, and right. Yeah, that is a new function. And you can also set up, I've made it in preparation. In the default, it wasn't like this. Yeah, when we have here left and right. Ah, yeah, now it's here. Yeah, you see here the overlap. And when you click here in the setting for the plinth, yeah, you can here type in distance left 18 mil. Yeah, this is the thickness of the material for left and right. Yeah, and when you have here distance left, yeah, from the edge to the middle and save it, yeah, then you have it here. Yeah, and you can choose. Before it wasn't possible to have here lens panel. Yeah, now you can have it also with everything else. So that was the 11th function. And now there's also a really specific function. I think it's not so important in general, but I still want to show you this. Yeah, in a case we don't have here plinths, yeah, and we don't have the plinth legs, yeah, and we don't have the bottom panel. Yeah, that's why I delete here the bottom panel. And now you can have still like plinths with the double door with trims on the bottom end. So, and therefore you click here on a smart click, and when you type in here overlap at bottom minus 80 and confirm this with enter, and you click on here, maybe I start here for a new project and we remove this. Yeah, and we remove the trim plinth legs. And now we have here a double door. Ah, yeah, now I know, because I was drawing the doors visible. That's why I didn't show this. Yeah, when you click now here and you type in here overlap at bottom minus 80, yeah, then here's automatically coming trim, yeah, at the bottom end. So you see, you can also extend this trim. Therefore, you go here to the cabinet tab and you click here on the drop-down menu for the plinths. And when you type in here the height like 140, then you can make it bigger. And you can also set drillings for this connection. Yeah, and therefore you would just double click it. So, and now we can go here in the editor, and here you can choose like a bore, and here you can make the position. Yeah, you see here X and Y. Yeah, Y would be here 110 mil. Yeah, then you have here, it's from the bottom, counting from the bottom, then you have here 30 mil left to the top. And here also the position X, you can also type in 30 and diameter like 5 mil, and the depth, when it shouldn't go through, you can type in like 10. When it shall go through, then you can type in 1, and then you click here on plus and you see it's appearing. And on the other side, you type in here position X is 233, and you click here on plus, then you have it here on the other side. And now you can close this, and we can change here to the glass view, and you see here also the bore drillings. It's applying to both plinths on the end of the door. All right. So yeah, that is it. It's really specific. Yeah, when you have these cases, you can make use of it, and you can change here the space. Yeah, you have here more tolerance. Yeah, you can change it when you click here on a front smart click and here on a setting. So you scroll down. Yeah, and here you can also change the space. Yeah, here you see the gap of front between front parts, and here you also have the dragging plinths. Yeah, that is called dragging plinths because it's connected to the door and it's got dragged with the door. Yeah, and you can make here the distance between the plinth parts for double doors. Yeah, you can set this value for this space here. All right, that is it. And now we have a really great function which makes it really convenient when you use interior drawers. Yeah, for the interior drawers, the last weeks I show you, I already have made 3 webinars. I show you here. I just drag and drop it in here. Yeah, when you go here to starter webinars, yeah, you have here 3 parts: creating drawer fittings, configure wooden drawers, and here front drawers and interior drawers. Yeah, here in the first of the 3, I explained what to consider when you use interior drawers. Yeah, and this is still working, but now we improved the use of interior drawers, and it's much more convenient. And I will minimize it. Yeah, and I show you what changed. Yeah, therefore we go back to rendered view here, and we delete the doors. Or we actually just create here a new project. So, and we click here on interior and just add 2 adjustable shelves. So here we click on here, yeah, we make this area a bit bigger, yeah. And before, you see, this is also my default, we needed to set the height for sure, yeah. But now you can keep it empty, as well as the distance to the bottom. Yeah, we keep it empty, and you can now drag and drop 2 interior drawers in here. And the improvement is that we have now smart links for the interior drawers. We haven't had this before, so we couldn't change it. Yeah, so, but now you can click on here and you can change the measurement. Yeah, it's like the front drawers. Yeah, it wasn't possible before. You needed, when you wanted to make a change, you needed to delete everything and set it in a new way. Yeah, and now you can change it and it's adapting. Yeah, you can also click on here and change also the overlap to top. Yeah, like here on minus 550. Then you have here also the overlap. Yeah, that is much more convenient. So, but the other way is still working. Yeah, so no worries when you are fine with old usage. Yeah. So, okay, that is also fine. The next function is also about has to do something with interior drawers, because now, yeah, you know, when you click here on front and you add here a double door, and I don't want to have inlay doors. So we draw this runs invisible. You see here you have distance panel, yeah, and you couldn't change it before, yeah. But now, when you click on here and you go here in a setting, then you have here new options. So I just need to make sure that I'm right. Because it's also for me new. So just give me a second that I can show you correctly. Yeah. So, I I just use the wrong smart link. So the right smart link is here, the smart link for the interior drawers. Yeah, you click here on the yellow one, and then you go here in a setting. Yeah, and here that is now new. Yeah, you can change here the distance for interior drawer offset front. Yeah, you see, I will close it. You see, it's going here to front. Yeah, and when you click here again and you go into the setting, you can make this bigger. So, and here you see it's also visible. Yeah, you can here change the distance to the top, bottom, back and front. Yeah, when you want to have here like 30 mil from the front, you type in 30 mil and save it. Yeah, and now you see here you have an offset of 30 mil. Yeah, and you can also measure it, and you keep the control button pressed, go here in the corner, click it. You still keep the control button pressed and go here in the corner of the shelf. And you see here dy, yeah, is the distance from the front to the distance panel is 30 mil. Yeah, and you can also change the distance here to the top, to the bottom, and to the back. Yeah, just when you click here the smart click for interior drawers and you go into the setting. Yeah, it's here also. You see the description written as well as here on the right side visible. Yeah. Here you can also choose, do you want to have one part or two separate parts? Yeah, and here you can also change other things. Yeah, just check it out. Yeah, you see it here in the description. All right, that is also a good, more convenient, user-friendly function. And now we have also a really specific one. You can have angled shelves for like a shoe board. Yeah, and therefore we start your new project. Yeah, so we change here the depth of it and the height. So, and now we just add here two shelves. Yeah, and when you wanna change this here, then this shelf, then you go down to the area here. Click on here, and now you go in the setting of this area. So, and here we have the new function. Yeah, when you go down, you see here top panel. And here on the right bottom side, yeah, you see we have here new functions available. Yeah, you can type in here number 6. It means adjustable shelves or horizontal is straight. We come later to it. And here, when you type in number 6, you can choose an angle. Yeah, so you type in here 6 and you scroll down here. And here you can type in the angle of the horizontal. Yeah, like 30 degree. And here you can also choose the width of the stopper bar, like 40 mil. And now you can save it. Yeah, and you see here the area is still here, and you have here like a 30-degree angle, and here you have the stopper bar. Yeah, when you want to have it for this, you can also click on here, go here to the setting. Yeah, you type in here top panel number 6. That activates the angle, and then you scroll down. And here's the angle of the horizontal, you type in 30, and here's the width of the stopper bar, like 40, and now you can save it. Yeah, and that is a really great function because it wasn't possible before, and some of you where it was really important for some of you. Yeah, so yeah, that is really nice. And I just check here, I click Control R to remove this. So I need to click Control Z to remove this, and Control R to, yeah, this is working. So you can also click here, and you can copy this, yeah, and you can click in here and paste it. Undo this. Okay, now it was additional, so don't mind this. Yeah, you can still make it individually. So, okay. So the next one, yeah. Therefore, we also delete this, and no, we start a new project. So the next one is about corner cabinets. Yeah, we change here the width of it, like 1200, and here the height, like 50. So, and when you click here on the smart click, you can have a L shape. Yeah, and when you add here now a shelf, yeah, it's usually going here around the corner. So, and now you can also choose, do you want to have it like this, or do you want to just have it straight? Yeah, because up to now it was impossible to change it. So when you click here on this smart click for this area, click on here and you go in the setting. Yeah, and you go here also to the top panel again. And when you type in here number 5, it means the horizontal or the shelf is going straight when there is an L-form cabinet. Yeah, so type in number 5, save it, and you see it's changing here. Yeah, when you wanna still have it as usual, then you have here number 1, and it's going through the corner. All right, and that was this function. And now we are coming to the last function, and this is also really, really great when you want to make pockets. Yeah, because up to now, when you wanted to have like a pocket, you would double click the part where you want to have a pocket, and you went to the editor, and here you can choose like a rectangle, a groove, or a bore. Yeah, you could choose here like a rectangle, and you needed to set this the measurements of the pocket in here. Yeah, and you needed to calculate it that everything is all right. Yeah, you needed to have the starting point X and Y. Yeah, you needed to have the size of it, dx, dy, and also the depth. Yeah, but now you can go here to the QCAD, to the 2D CAD, and you can create a new layer. Yeah, you click here on plus, and you can choose here a green layer, and you can call it -10. Yeah, then you will get a pocket on the outside. Yeah, you just click here OK. And now it's much easier, yeah, when you want to have it, when you have your measurements from the corner, yeah, then you can use here the parallels. Yeah, you can choose here the distance, like 250, and you don't need to calculate anymore. Yeah, you just make it here. Then you go back. You go here to the modification tool, and here to break out the segments. I break out the segments, and it wasn't possible before. You go back here and you go here to the polyline tool, and you make here, you create a segment. You create a polyline from the segment, you save it, yeah, and now you close this, and now you click here, import DXF, and you close this, and now it's much easier to have a pocket now. Yeah, you don't need to calculate too much. Yeah, you can create own layer for this. Okay, I hope you really enjoyed it. And when there are any questions, you can click here on help and here on web formula to create a ticket. Yeah, then we will support you. Yeah, you type in your last name, your email address. Yeah, make sure that you have here the right category, and you need to attach here the hotline zip file. Yeah, what I have shown you earlier in this webinar. Yeah, which you find here in the backup folder. The hotline zip file is automatically created. You just double click it and it's created. Yeah, after you have submitted, you will receive an email with your ticket number, and one of our support agents is coming back to you. All right. Yeah, here, when you double click the material set, you have it here. All right, cool. Thank you for your attention, for watching the video when you weren't live. And we are looking forward and successful cooperation. And just let us know when you need help. And also, yeah, when you have specific desires, you can also create a ticket with your desire, and you can attach also a screenshot or a photo, and then we can prove it and publish it maybe in the next webinar, in the next update patch. Yeah. All right. Take care and bye-bye.